As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why my Biz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with my Biz plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit Verizon.com/business to get started today. New lines only. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes auto pay and paper-free billing and promotional discounts. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge. Applicable add-ons, prices, and terms apply. Guarantee applies to base monthly rate and stated discounts only. Add-on prices additional. Offers in March 31st, 2026.
Año nuevo, los mismos Extra Value Meals en McDonald's. Ahora te puedes llevar 2 snack wraps y papitas y una bebida mediana por solo $8. Solo por tiempo limitado. Precios y participación pueden variar. Los precios pueden ser más altos en Hawaii, Alaska y California y con entrega.
YoungBoy Never Broke Again for you. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We are back once again talking about goddamn YoungBoy Never Broke Again. It's been quite a while since I've talked to him, but I'll be real with you. The only reason why it's been, quite a while is only because it's a couple of days. Because a couple of days back, I did listen to this new album all the way through. People are saying this album's better than Massa, and I just kind of, sit here and I go, ooh, I don't know. But we got this song right here off the album called For You. This one right here, I would say if we're going to talk about YoungBoy, if we're going to talk about, if he's actually, dropping some fucking heat, I will say For You's definitely got some undertones of a really nice fire YoungBoy song. So there's all those different elements there. Now, do I agree with the opinion about this whole entire album being better than Massa? No, because I'll say YoungBoy in the big old 2025 has such a good-ass run, had such good-ass beat selection, good-ass flows. The rapping was absolutely on fucking point. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I think YoungBoy's Massa run was a lot better. Now, is it bloated with 30-plus tracks? Is it bloated with, some of the songs being very repetitive? Yes. But Slime Cry has done the same fucking thing. So I don't want to hear anything saying, Massa wasn't all that, because Slime Cry is just Massa Part 2. There's even beats on Slime Cry that sound just like the Massa production that was, showcased throughout the whole entire fucking album. Now, this is one of those songs, For You, which actually, has a little bit difference when it comes to the beat. I kind of like the, dark, staticky kind of, game kind of effects that are being placed throughout this whole...
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
Entire song. And I'd say overall, I really like the beat. I like the instrumental. I like how the drums really fucking sound. The drums and the 808s are very pronounced. They have such a good-ass value when you're listening to them. I'll say this. This is probably one of my more favorite YoungBoy beats that I've definitely heard. The value is 100% goddamn there. Now, let's get into the hook. The hook, in my opinion, was not that good. I think it's the typical rap hook. And sometimes YoungBoy will kind of do this thing where, he'll, really try to, push his, baby-style vocals. And, Playboi Carti's got the same thing. I don't necessarily like it that much from Playboi Carti. I damn sure don't like it from YoungBoy Never Broke Again, because it just comes off very whiny, comes off very man, what the fuck am I even goddamn listening to? So that would be my only thing about it, is that, as the hook goes on, when you get all these flow switches, I'd say one of the down points is the vocal switch ups on the hook. So the hook is a little bit lacking in my opinion. To have such a really nice kind of really direct ass trap beat, and you're kind of just, doing some baby type singing throughout the whole entire hook, it's not really that much of it's not that enjoyable to listen to, in my opinion. So overall, I'm not really liking the hook. And then the couple of verses, I'd say the first verse was actually really good. I was liking the flow, I was liking the rapping, I was liking how YoungBoy was coming on this goddamn beat. He was really doing his goddamn thing here. And I'd say overall, the second verse comes in, and I do like how we get a vocal switch up and we get a flow switch up. And these two switch ups, I would say, definitely pronounce the value of this song by like times 10, because it's a short song. But then you got, some really nice couple of verses. The first one I'd say is just kind of...
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply, so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Decent. The second one comes in and completely changes that for me. So overall, when we talk about this new song from YoungBoy, For You, I'd say the beat is definitely one of those big standouts in my opinion. I like how it fucking sounds. And I also say too, this beat actually is a little bit different than, the typical, massive production that we had. So I definitely like that. Flow and hook, I'd say the hook is very disappointing. And then a couple of verses are, I like the second verse. I like how it switches up. I like how the different flow switches. So overall, I'd easily give this song probably just a easy 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, There's some things going on in my life right now. But we'll get back to talking about more. We'll talk about more Madison Bear and more YoungBoy. We also got more ASAP Rocky coming up, later down this week. So, yeah, thank y'all so much for listening. I'll see you later. You have a good one. Bye.